Not even remorse. The new GMFC Giganto makes defensive driving a thing of the past.
I used to be more cautious when I took my kids to soccer practice, but since I drive the GMFC Giganto, I'm not so worried about paying attention when I drive. I can put on my lipstick, call the girls in my book club, catch a nap.
Safety of Giganto drivers is GMFC's #1 concern.
This car is safe for me and my family. I mean, it's one giant mother-freaking car.
With the added height of the GMFC Giganto, it's almost impossible to see the car surrounding you. Kind of makes you feel like you're the only one on the road, you know? Think you can't afford to drive the GMFC Giganto? You can't afford not to.
Does anyone...
Okay, looks like our player is all set.
Cooking with the Norse gods.
We're almost at places.
Yeah.
Player one, it seems you're missing a pseudopod. I'm calling you Mjorge.
This would be like maybe an
It's like George, but with fundamental differences.
10 seconds.
Best of luck!
Test vibration.
Ooh, your thighs are so slippery.
6,
Five.
5,
Go to black.
4,
You have thunder
3.
thighs. You need Cellulube.
Cookie Masterson here. Something wrong with the teleprompter, but squiggity boo schnars. You telling me I came all this way for a one-player game? Come on! And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Burnie's Baby Browning Tanning Beds. Get your baby beach ready today.
All right, let's move. Right off the bat, that is some handsome debt. Because it's closest to the card color associated with soccer penalties, which credit card might David Beckham give Victoria to pay for her many extravagant celebrations? Visa Black, American Express Green, Discover Platinum, or Gold MasterCard? The Gold MasterCard would be closest to a yellow card, a penalty card which FIFA rules state a player shall be given for displays of extravagant celebrations, such as removing one's shirt after a goal. And Victoria's shopping sprees are all being caught on film for an exciting new documentary, Spend It Like Beckham. Coming up, baking a cake with his bare hands. How cool is Bear Grylls, that dude from Man vs. Wild? Surviving harsh elements with only a plastic comb? Awesome! Suppose Bear Grylls baked a layer cake to celebrate his return from the Amazon. If the 4 layers of the cake represented the 4 layers of the rainforest, which part would be the top layer? The fudgy forest floor layer? The fruity understory layer? The caramely emergent layer? Or the chocolatey canopy layer? Do you mind if I take the last piece of your score? Allow me. In a rainforest, there are 4 layers: the forest floor, the understory, the canopy, and the emergent layer. And the emergent layer consists of the tallest trees at the very top. I heard that Bear Grylls is actually a very good cook. You'd never know it from watching Man vs. Wild, but I guess he makes an amazing souffle made with banana custard and raw warthog balls. Take a stab at emotions. Which letters from a Windows version name can also mean dead when used as an emoticon? N-E, M-E, S-E, or XP? XP in emoticon language can mean dead. The X is for the X'd out eyes of the dead person, and the P is the dead person's tongue sticking out. Which makes sense. I mean, most dead people, just before they die, go... Here's one I like to call USA. The network's so great they named a country after it. USA Network's slogan, "Characters Welcome," really confuses me. Am I the character and I'm welcome to watch the network? In which case, thank you, USA. Or are there characters on their shows and I'm not the character, and does that mean I'm not welcome? I wonder if they could make it more confusing. Suppose the USA Network changed their slogan to "Characters based on other fictional characters welcome." Which of these shows would they air? Burn Notice, House, Monk, or Psych? Let me show you something. Dr. Gregory House's character is based on Sherlock Holmes. You know, the detective. Also little known fact, Jack Bauer from 24 is loosely based on Winnie the Pooh. Think about it. Oh, you just got burned. And now, so can your toddler or infant. With a baby tanning bed courtesy of Burnie's Baby Browning Tanning Beds. Baby, say bye-bye to embarrassing diaper lines today. This wrong answer of the game has netted you an extra $4,000. Congratulations.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Open wide for I'm wearing Ouagadougou, and it's a highly fashionable this or that. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a world capital city or a fashion designer. Where or where, if you will. If it's a world capital, press the square button. If it's a fashion designer, press your circle button. Each one right gets you $300. Enough to buy half a pair of Prada sunglasses. Each one wrong costs you $300. And don't forget to watch the clock. All right, let's get started. Pretoria, Burberry, Ungaro, Montevideo, Dakar, Hermes, Demuameister. Close, but the devil's in the details. Wearing Prada, of course. And most of those designers' clothes are, of course, made in the capital city of China. We've finished round 1. And you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. Okay, let's do this. How about turn your head to the left and Kaufman? For accuracy's sake, how should I change the lyrics to R.E.M's Man on the Moon? If you believe they put 5 men on the moon, if you believe they put 9 men on the moon, if you believe they put 12 men on the moon, or if you believe they put 18 men on the moon. Watch your tongue. Well, if you believe that, you are wrong. Oh, honestly. 12 men have walked on the moon's surface, beginning with Neil Armstrong and ending with Harrison Schmitt in 1972. If you ask me, they didn't put anyone on the moon. It was all a Hollywood soundstage. I mean, if they were really there, how come they didn't bring back any cheese? I think I proved my point.
Question 7.
Bucker up for, I just stepped in something ugly. Suppose you're wearing a stylish pair of Ugg boots. If every time you take a step, the boots let out an Ugg sound, what would that be an example of? A malapropism, an oxymoron, assonance, or onomatopoeia? Onomatopoeia is a word that imitates the sound it represents, like Ugg. But if your Uggs really are making noise every time you step, you might want to double check and make sure you're not wearing actual lambs.
Look at chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Here we have, the government is such a dreamboat. Which of these famous brothers would effectively be able to rule a Tetrarchic government? The Baldwin brothers, the Blues brothers, the Bacon brothers, or the Jonas brothers? You're on a mission from God. To fail. Where's that confounded right answer? A Tetrarchic government would be ruled by 4 people, and there are 4 Baldwin brothers. I'd hate to see them eventually usurped by an even more handsome group of brothers. Oh wait, there isn't one.
Rolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I
May I introduce, I am looking for someone who accepts who I am. Suppose on their first date, Olive Oil revealed to Popeye that she had an acidic level between 1% and 2%. What would that have made her, olive oily speaking? An extra virgin, an extra virgin, a virgin, or a hoe? This belt just won't seem to open. Here's where the money is. In order to be classified as virgin olive oil, the acidic level must be more than 1% and less than 2%. Olive oil's virginity may explain why Popeye's arms were so freakishly strong.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
Let's try E-I-E-I-OW! Which farm animal actually has the balls to rule the barnyard? A capon, a gelding, a ram, or a steer? The ram's the only farm animal here who's not castrated, so the ram's got it in the bag. Or got them in the bag. And if you think about it, rams do look kinda horny. Welcome to the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. $4,000 for a right answer, but you lose $4,000 if you're wrong. But keep this in mind.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. CGI people, real voices. These characters are computer generated, but not their voices. Good luck. That's all she wrote! Wow, you are one in a million! Just the best thing that ever happened to me! Oh, hi there. I was just having a moment with this bag of Funyuns.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
Just give me the single if you want to proceed with continuation.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jordan.
Happy birthday. I know I usually forget to buy you anything, but this year I got you something from the cloud registry.
The cloud registry, what's that?
I got a cloud named after you.
Oh.
And it comes with a certificate of authentication that I printed out on my dot matrix printer.
So which cloud is mine?
What's that?
Which cloud is named after me?
Oh. That one.
The one that sort of looks like a race car?
Sure.
Steve, did you just make this up because you forgot to get me something for my birthday?
No! It's totally a real thing. Listen to this announcer. The cloud registry. Totally a real thing.
You just did that by cupping your mouth in your hands.
Well, happy birthday, buddy. Gotta go. Bye. Hey, get your friend a gift from the cloud registry. It's really a real thing. Later tonight on the season premiere of Hoofs of Love. 18 women living in a house competing for the love of one famous horse.
Oh my god, he was in that movie Hidalgo? He was the one that wasn't Viggo Mortensen.
Who's up for body shots?
But it's not just fun and games because all's fair in love and horse.
Most of these women are here to drink and be on TV. But for me, it's real. I'm falling in love with that horse.
Sorry, I am not here to make friends. I am here to a horse.
And it's all part of one horse's crazy journey to find love in L.A.
I'm afraid there's only one saddle left. Will it go to Tamara or Nikki?
Oh my gosh, pick me, pick me, pick me.
Oh, let it be me.
Don't say nay.
That bitch better get off my horse.
It's time for an all-new season of Hoofs of Love. This horse is not just back, he's bareback.
Whatever happened to Hootie and the Blowfish? Find out tonight.
And now a message from the law offices of Edgar J. Penrod.
I'm attorney Edgar J. Penrod. Have you recently been in an auto accident? Have you suffered major injuries? If you answered yes to both of these questions, then chances are you're the person I hit with my car last week. So call the law offices of Edgar J. Penrod today. Because hey, nobody wants to go to court, right?
The law offices of Edgar J. Penrod. Sorry, our bad.
Did you know that 12 cups of raw spinach has as much sodium as an order of French fries at McDonald's?
Did you say as much sodium as French fries?
And that 54 cups of spinach has just as many calories?
As many calories as French fries?
Makes you think twice about eating spinach, doesn't it?
Yes.
Spinach. Is it really strong to the finish? Vote no on Proposition 14H and keep spinach and other vegetables out of our schools.
In 2002, a film came out that changed the genre of fantasy suspense forever.
Mine the sunlight as it dies. A wary sight for weary eyes.
No, witch, you will not weaken me.
Salazar, throw me the pendant!
That film was Witch's Wheel 2. You probably don't remember the original Witch's Wheel. It was kind of a mess. But the sequel has left audiences wondering what happens next for nearly 10 years. This summer, the wait is over. Chauncey Zeigman presents Witch's Wheel 2. 2.
The silence of these woods is suspicious.
Salazar, 3 L's!
Quickly, Warlock, an incantation.
This July, prepare yourselves for Witch's Wheel 2. 2. The sequel to the sequel.
Oh, Janice, how do you keep your skin looking so youthful?